A warm welcome to Odisha State Open University School of Media Studies. The passion to know and learn much more about the nuances of media world has urged the university to collect and disseminate as much information as possible for education, entertainment and all other aspects of modern complicated life. In this connection, since this is a very vast topic, it is important to note the concept of sound. Sound plays a very vital role in the field of communication, entertainment, education, information, sharing of various types of aspects in life and segments. In the field of electronics media, particularly television, radio, cinema and any other public broadcasting system, sound plays a very vital role. Types of sound. Sound reverberating in the entire creation can be divided into several categories. We are in our daily life dealing with different types of sounds. Some are artificial and some others are natural. In this connection, we must remember that sound has several types of frequencies. We must study the nuances of various types of frequencies in this connection. Frequencies. Sound aspects have different types of frequencies as well as magnitudes. The waveforms are in the shape of a triangle wave, sine wave, square wave and sawtooth wave. Our ear can definitely receive frequency of a single cycle per unit and time and a maximum of 20,000 cycles per second. Frequencies are categorized into low, low mid, high mid and high band. There are two kinds of waves, they are transverse and longitudinal. Characteristics of a waveform. A waveform has varieties of categories. A waveform is the graphical symbol that represents a signal's sound pressure level as it moves through a medium over time. A waveform is helpful to see and understand the actual phenomenon that takes place in the physical environment. The categorical characteristics are amplitude, frequency, wavelength, velocity, phase, harmonic content and envelope. Amplitude is the distance above or below the centered line of a waveform. Frequency is termed as the wave vibration per unit time. Wavelength, it is the actual distance in a medium between the beginning and end of a cycle and is measured in lambda. Next, we switch over to velocity. In physics, the term velocity is a rate of change of speed, like the light, the sound which travels in the air. Frequency response is simply defined as the response to frequency range. Our ears can respond to too low frequency and too high frequency. This frequency range is known as dynamic range of hearing, and the dynamic range of human ear is 20 Hz to 20 kHz. Pitch is a word that defines the position of a note in the musical scale. Let us now understand and know various types of microphones as used in various types of recordings throughout the world. Microphone is a transducer that changes one form of energy sound waves to another corresponding to forms of energy, that is electrical signals. It is often the first device in the recording chain. The factors that influence the sound quality are placement, distance, position of the microphones and acoustic environment. Knowledge of the behavior of microphone is essential for everyone working in sound industry. Basically, there are three types of microphones: unidirectional, bidirectional and omnidirectional. Coming to first of all unidirectional microphone, it carries sound in a particular direction, it collects it and it definitely rejects the other ambient sounds. But in case of bidirectional microphones which are used particularly in interviews inside the studio, omnidirectional microphones which are used in theaters and stage programs also to collect different types of sounds simultaneously in one type of recording. However, all these microphones are very sensitive and should be taken care of accordingly. Microphones can also be categorized in a different way. They are dynamic microphones, ribbon microphones and condenser microphones. Dynamic microphones operate by using the principle of electrostatic. Condenser microphones, these microphones operate on the principle of electrostatic. The condenser microphone consists of two very thin plates, one immovable as well as the other fixed. These two plates form a capacitor. Placement particularly of the microphones is very important for any qualitative recording. A recorder is a device which can record or write any type of information and reproduce it as per the demand of the production. Professional recorders have some specific features and specifications. In the professional recording fields, people use magnetic recorders and digital recorders for their effective productions. The analog audio tape recorder is a sound recording device that has the capacity to store audio information on request. It may play this information back using magnetic medium. An analog ATR is called analog because of its ability to transform an electrical input signal into corresponding magnetic energy that can be stored in the magnetic tape. The professional analog tape recorder use three different magnetic tape heads, each of which performs different types of tasks. Audio mixer is a device which mixes up several types of sounds recorded through several types of recorders as well as machines and equipments. Now, different types of individual signals together in a proper ratio that can give a balanced and processed final signal in two types of tracks. The basic purpose of an audio mixer and console is to give us full control over volume, tone, blending and frequencies of all signals that are applied to its input. The mixing console has different sections for different applications. There are input section, equalization section, auxiliary section, insert point, dynamic section, monitor section, fader section, group faders, output fader, patch bay, metering, channel assignment, pan pot, auxiliary return and master output. Cables and connectors. In audio production, cables and connectors are considered very vital and crucial. Cables and connectors are the transporting system between the speaker and the recorder, between the sound source and the recorder and between the microphone as well as the presenter. Cables help in carrying the signal and the connectors help the cable and the devices to be connected for signal flow. The various connectors used in audio recording studio are axillary, male and female, 1/4 jack pin, RCA, EP jack pin. The connectors have 3 pin termed as 1, 2 and 3. The pin 2 is used as positive or hot, pin 3 is used as negative or neutral and pin 1 is used as sealed or common. In this unit, you learnt about various aspects of sound, sound waves, wave propagation, how the sound travels from one medium to the other as well as other related aspects. Yes, it is important to note that sound plays a vital role in all types of aspects of our lives. The world is made of sound, and in this particular aspect we are concentrating on the recording and production of the sound. How to make the best use of our equipments in improvising the quality of the sound. Thank you very much.